104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough.
How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Good morning.
All right.
Good morning. It is Monday, August the 7th. It's 6 o'clock on the dot.
Yep.
With Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. And we're getting that much closer, friends, to the school year starting, which means some teachers are waking up for the first time today earlier than they have all summer.
Yep.
We're getting some of the teachers back because they have to go back in and get their classrooms ready and stuff.
Yep, I think was it Crosby ISD? I think they're in today.
Oh, really?
Like the actual
August
students?
7th?
School, yeah. I could be wrong,
I
but I
gotta
thought I
look
saw
this
that
up.
on the news last night. They're talking about
Whoa.
there's another ISD, I forget, starting today. Like, because they're talking about the weather
text
being
us
so
if you
hot.
if you are in
Yeah.
Crosby ISD, text us and let us know. If you start today, when the heck do you get to finish? Like May 10?
I would
you're out.
hope.
Just like-
I would hope. I
April
mean,
20th?
how do you go back to school when it's 103 degrees?
Okay,
Oh,
the air conditioning's
God.
okay.
Yeah, well, meanwhile, ERCOT is warning people about this right now.
Well, when aren't they? I mean, they always do that.
But there's
I
a
kinda
weather
feel like,
watch.
Of course they have to warn us. It's 174 degrees outside.
What they're saying, Roula, is a weather watch has been issued for today. ERCOT shows the state's power grid is holding up, but Reliant has told customers, please conserve energy by setting thermostats 2 to 3 degrees higher and running your ceiling fans counterclockwise. You're also urged to run dishwashers and do laundry overnight. Unplug non-essential appliances because anything that's plugged in draws power. So last thing we want is
That would suck.
losing power when it's 103.
Okay, so this fan thing, for years, I've had a friend tell me that there's like some switch in the ceiling fan that you can make it go reverse way, like the blades go the reverse way, and then the air goes up to the ceiling instead of down on you. Where is this switch? And I can't get up there. Well, especially not now with my leg the way it is, but I'm just saying in general, where is that switch? Sam, you know where it is?
Yeah, I figured Kev would tell you.
Yeah,
Kev.
sometimes it is up there
On
on
the side.
the actual side of the fan. Physically, you have to climb up there. But the newer fans actually have it on their little remote doodad that'll let you hit reverse on there.
Yeah, mine does.
Yeah.
Like,
Got
you know,
the
like
little-
right above where the light bulb would be. That's where
There's
it's
a little
at.
switch.
It's like a little switch. It's like you could just push it up and down.
If there's a light bulb in there.
Does it actually?
Mine
Do you,
doesn't have a
do you
light
guys
bulb.
have your
Oh, yours
fans
doesn't?
going that way? Do you notice a difference?
I will today because, I mean, heat rises, so you want to try and get some of that cool air up there.
No,
Chill the
I'm
whole
asking
house.
for those who already have done that. Like,
don't know where
does
it
it actually work? I don't know. I feel like when it's hot in a room and the fan is going, it's better to have a fan than not have a fan. But when you switch it like that, do you actually notice, wow, it's actually nicer like this? I can't imagine.
We switched
yes.
it in our bedroom, and for some reason, it's better. I don't
Maybe
know
because
how
it's
it
not
works.
like right on you while you sleep. Maybe.
And it's a small house, small bedroom too, so there's not big, huge open ceilings. So I don't know how the physics of
Texts
that
are coming
work.
in.
Yeah.
New Caney starts today, by the way, with students. New Caney's starting day is today. May 17th is their last day.
Oh, okay. I'm on Crosby's website
Crosby.
right now. Today is the day.
Crosby has a 4-day week. Remember they did the 4 days?
Yep.
I don't like that.
Oh, that's
less,
right.
That's less listeners. I don't like that.
I forgot about that. So this is the first year they're doing 4-day school weeks then.
Yep.
They'll
Oh,
start
wow.
and they'll end at end of May in Crosby.
It's still a long year.
Man, I almost peed my pants walking in today.
Why?
Also, I heard these. I'm like, what the hell? I thought it was 2 raccoons fighting, but it was two cats
Oh,
going at
Are you
us.
serious?
I tried to, but then I was like, guys, stop. And they just were staring at each other. And
Were they fighting or mating?
I don't know. It looked like they were fighting like over the territory. They're like, we want
Wait,
the
are you
mice
talking
in
about
here.
downstairs
Yeah.
at KRBE
Yeah, the
or
parking
going
garage.
There
into
The parking
so
garage.
many
Just-
cats
Remember,
were-
maybe Will wasn't here with Sam when you were talking about that.
Yeah,
cat.
there was 2
Oh.
cats on the truck, and I told like the security
Was
guard,
a white
I was
one
like,
and
"There's
a
2
gray one?"
kittens." He's like, "What?"
What do you
I
want
was
me
like,
to do
"There's
about
2
it?
cats outside. They're so cute." He's
What's
like,
he gonna
"What?"
do? Hey, building security, stop that, cats.
I just was
telling him. She's
I was
telling
just
him.
telling them because they were so cute on top of this
Aw.
truck. It was really funny, and they were like hiding on top of it, like looking at me.
And I was afraid if I
glaring.
got too close. Like I was probably like
You don't want to be collateral damage.
car
yeah.
here.
length away because I
Yeah.
started walking. They're right behind that yellow little parking cement thing that blocks.
They were like in
Oh.
the bushes. Remember,
Yeah,
I
by the
told you
bush.
I thought someone was like
Yeah, they
doing
made
a
that noise.
prank.
I was like, what
Like Kev in the bushes making cat noises, trying to like lure
Kevin's
me to
pranking
call.
Eric.
You know I would.
Critter call.
I would definitely pull that kind of
It was like that,
shenanigans.
but really loud. I swore it was a raccoon. So I saw a
Yeah.
gray, like a tail.
Oh God.
And I was like, stop it. And they were staring at each other. I walked closer. I'm like,
Stop it.
what do I do? So I went, and I spit.
You spit on a cat?
No, towards them. And it worked. It made
Scared
them.
him?
Why don't you just walk away and who cares what they're doing?
I don't want cats.
You don't want to
fighting.
get injured?
I don't want to see two cats.
So I'm saying, like, you
They're
don't want them coming
vicious.
after you, though. You're going to have, like, rabies shot needs and all those kinds of things. And all you were trying to do is walk into the building.
No,
I
he's
know,
trying, he's
but
trying to
that's
be a
one of the- I
peacekeeper.
didn't want them fighting.
Yeah, good job.
Unless they were mating,
You know,
and I
as soon
ruined
as
their
you walked
love
away,
making.
they went right back for it. Yeah, you ruined their love making.
They're going to tell a story. Hey, Bob, this creepy guy.
I'm serious. If you've ever heard a cat in heat, it sounds like a baby being tortured. It is horrible.
Or it just sounds like a baby that's been left outside and is, like, crazy crying. Like, scares the hell out of you.
Well, if they were doing that,
What
one
the
was
hell
not
is
happy
that?
about it, so I
Oh.
saved it.
Wasn't having it.
You prevented a cat rape.
Yeah, pretty much. Because that was not, that did not
God.
seem right.
My house is lifted in the sense of like it's on pier and beams, and there is cats that live underneath my house. And you'll hear them like through the floorboards because my house is really old. And Misty's like
kidding.
freaking out. She's like, "What is this?"
Did she start barking, or did she just
She just
run
doesn't
around?
understand. She doesn't understand. But it's like the weirdest sound ever. We'll be sitting on the sofa and then you just hear these cats and it's like, what the heck? It's like, yep, they're just chilling
What should
underneath
you
the pier and beam.
do? What should you do? Because there's a critter up in my attic, and I don't know
In your
what it is.
attic?
Yeah. I'm like, because I live alone.
You hire.
And I hear
You
this
need to call
okay.
somebody. You got
hustle and bustle up in my attic, and I mean,
I feel like
and
it'd be
can
too
hear
hot
like,
right now for anything in the attic.
oh, I heard something up there.
In the cold, the rats
I'd
and
get
stuff
it.
like to be up in there and they scratch at the ceiling.
Oh,
I remember that from my old
gosh.
town.
What could be up there? Could it be a squirrel or a raccoon or what?
Well, you need to call a critter guy.
I don't wanna
Get
go
some
up there.
peanut butter on bread and set
I'm
it
not
up as a
opening
trap
that
and let
lid
them do it.
or that hatch.
I'm saying you need to call a critter guy.
Yeah.
You're not in a position where you're like, darn, too
What?
expensive. I can't afford that guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Critter
call
guys.
the critter guy and let that guy figure it out.
More texts are coming in. Humboldt starts Wednesday. Galena Park goes back on Wednesday as well.
Well,
So,
good luck, guys.
it's happening.
Eric is very excited. Galena
Yeah.
Park.
Do they
You're
let the
not.
kids wear
Yeah, it's like Galena
shorts?
Park.
I hope they let them wear shorts because it's so ungodly hot.
They have an air conditioning, though, right?
Well, I understand, but
Right,
You
grew
have
up-
to.
well,
in
high school
Hu-
didn't have
in
air conditioning.
Houston.
Oh, no, ours didn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
but
first-
you were in
First
Illinois.
United.
That would make sense.
Yeah, you're up
Houston
north.
schools, that would be like
we were in the
inhumane
90s.
to not have AC.
But it was hot, though, like 89, 90 in the classroom.
And by
with
the way,
fans.
the shorts comment, no, there's major dress code where a lot of times you cannot, because have you seen the shorts the girls wear now? The butt cheeks are hanging out. So absolutely not.
They need their mom shorts.
Not allowed to be wearing shorts at school.
I'll make it
depending
something
on-
that comes down to like, a couple inches above the knee or something,
Ew.
It's supposed to go-
Nobody
if-
wants to wear those.
You do if you're burning up.
Sam, if they're like 15 years old, they want to wear shorts.
There's
No.
called the Bermuda shorts.
They wouldn't do that.
Bermuda.
My
You
kids
got to wear
don't do that.
what's the dress
Those are
code? They always say like
gross.
it has to be, put your hand to the side of your thigh,
Yep.
and wherever the tip of your
Fingertips.
middle
are-
finger is, that's where your shorts should stop. So how long is
My
that?
dress is approved today, guys.
You're wearing a dress?
Yeah.
I can
My
never-
mom's in
all I ever
town.
see is your head.
I know. My mom's in town, so I'm not going to the gym to work out. It's still like a
And from my
sporty
view, you're wearing a
dress, but-
sweatshirt. Are you wearing a sweatshirt
Yeah,
over your
because it's
dress?
cold. Yeah.
Oh, right. No, it's good.
We leave this building
a
after work.
weird-
People think we're
It's a really
insane.
weird outfit. Okay, I wasn't feeling good last night, and I didn't pick out my outfit, guys. So,
That's okay.
this
Do you
is-
usually pick out your outfit before you go to
Yes,
work?
I do. I put a lot of effort
Who
in.
picked out your outfits
That's
for
really
you?
good.
Mark was sleeping and I was tired, so I was just grabbing things. Like, this is like the weirdest proportion. It's a cropped sweatshirt and my dress is long. Like, it's a weird vibe. I don't want to talk about it.
Now I'm.
I
I
can't
gotta
even
walk
see
around.
Don't
that.
look at me.
Weird
Don't look
now.
at me, Ryan. Like, it's just like a weird.
Is it like a-
It's just weird. I should have
You
done like a
you got
long.
like a skirt that's
What do you
coming down
think,
almost
Ahmad?
to your
You're right.
knees
That's
with a
right.
sweatshirt.
It's giving like very like New York influencer. I like it. It's cute. It's
New
like
York
you're-
influencer?
Like yes, like she's going to go get her coffee in the morning. It's cute. You need to post it on Instagram. On the story.
no.
On the story
Okay,
at least.
maybe.
On the
You
story.
get like a tennis racket.
Or yeah,
And a
yeah,
coffee.
like a tennis player.
I'm gonna go play some pickleball while the kids are in
Pickleball.
school
Let me
for
go get
half a
my
day.
Starbucks and pickleball.
Tough day.
That's me.
Have a
But,
lunch with a couple friends afterwards.
Yeehaw.
I'm pretty sure my people at daycare think I don't work because I'm always wearing gym clothes. They're like, oh, so I'm like, I'm not just dropping my kid off at like 5 a.m. to go to the gym right
Tell
now.
them tune in to
Come back.
KRB Rule and Ryan show.
No,
They'll
I
hear
don't-
you.
I
They'll
don't.
know.
I don't want them to know who I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
Sam.
certain things,
Anonymity.
you don't want people to know. Like what
Actually,
you
you
do.
do.
Listen,
They'll treat your
Sam,
kid better, maybe.
They love
Not
Santiago.
that they don't treat her bad now. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They
maybe
already
they'll be
love
like,
him.
They love him
That's good that-
so much.
No, so
Sam,
here's the
you would know
problem.
this. Go ahead.
They'll give you the special K price or the Roula price because they think that since I'm on radio, I'm rich. But I am probably,
No.
Sam and I are the
No.
low end of the totem pole here, and we ain't making
I
that.
need that discount.
Yes, like, hold up.
The
no.
low end of the totem pole on the Roula and Ryan show is the highest end of the high totem pole on the other radio station, so don't be weeping too much.
yeah.
yeah.
Good point.
And Sam, by the way, and Sam's the only one that would relate to this. How many times have you gone to when the times you want to splurge and get a manicure and you're wearing what you're wearing right now, and the women always will ask, do you work or did you work? Because they assume you're a stay-at-home mom because you're there at like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
like in
know,
the middle of the day.
11:30 a.m. or something if
Yeah.
you're getting a
Yes.
manicure, or if it's 1:30 p.m. They're always shocked if you tell them you have a job.
Yes, it's like, wait, you do? I need to start just telling people I'm like in Only Feet fans or something. Like something like really obnoxious.
See how they would react to that. It's pretty
Like,
funny.
no, I don't really work. You know?
Per
My
se.
feet work. That's why I think
Like
you're working
you
on them because that's my
do?
moneymaker right
Yes, but I'm not working.
there. Make them look good, lady. All right. Today on the Rule and Ryan show, not only is it the summer of 2020 free, continuing on to make you a finalist for $10,000. 7:40 this morning, newbies going back to school. The mystery box is going to be in studio
Mystery box
because
Monday.
Eric is in the box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
And I'm not going to protest. I know
What's
we
in
all
the
know
box?
Rula should be in it, but she's going through a lot with her surgery and her ankle.
True.
Yeah, but she's coming back to it.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
She has to do
I'll
it.
be back
Plus
to
interest.
it. Plus interest.
Boy, oh boy.
They're going to put those crazy cats in there fighting.
Your number one fan just could not wait this morning.
Eric's going in the mystery box. Eric's going in the mystery box. Enjoy, man, baby.
She called like at 2:40 in the morning.
That's hilarious.
Wonder what she
Wonder what her
does.
job is.
Why is she up
Yeah.
at 2:40 to heckle me?
Maybe she's at work
brought her
or she's
joy.
getting home
Yeah.
from work. Well, that's at 7:40 this morning. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, Kelly Clarkson is doing her residency in Vegas, and she has changed some of the words to some of her songs that were about how awesome her husband was at one point, but now he's not so awesome.
Oh.
Also, the ABCDE, the song by Gail we used to play.
Yes.
Yeah, she turned that one into a revenge song on her husband. Plus, there are some TV shows that Eric and Ryan and people who've seen these shows have told me, I can't believe they haven't seen Breaking Bad. Eric has said how many times on this show, God, I wish I could just erase my memory and rewatch Breaking Bad. It's that good.
Yeah, we made a deal. My wife, as soon as we watched it, we said after 5 years we're going to watch it again. It's been 2 years past that, so it's time to
Well,
go
there's-
back
Oh,
to
yeah.
it.
There's a list now of the shows you wish you could erase from your mind so you could enjoy them again. We'll go over that. Here's
That's
your
cool.
weather for today.
Okay, so an excessive heat warning is in effect until 9 p.m. A weather watch has been issued today. ERCOT is actually asking people to conserve energy today. It's going to be 103, y'all. That's not the heat index.
I'll
That's the
conserve energy.
temperature.
Sit my fat ass on the couch watching Netflix.
Okay, right now it's
Are you
82
watching
degrees.
Breaking Bad?
It's 82 degrees. Eric's ass is sitting on the couch on the Roula and Ryan show.
From the big screen to the big house.
Roula and Ryan Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
Well, welcome to your Monday, friends, especially for those school districts who are heading into the first day of school. How about something to just make Monday feel easier? A chance for you to see the Space Cowboys. The Sugarland Space Cowboys take on the Round Rock Express. The date is August the 16th, and you will get 4 tickets if you're caller 10 at 713-390-KRBE. It's pretty fun to go to Constellation Field and see the Space Cowboys,
blast.
especially when we have somebody on injured list and then they have to play it out and practice it out there. And can I just mention real quick, yesterday's Astros game had me the most stressed out, more than a playoff game or the World Series. What made me so angry yesterday, Eric, my God, that game.
It was three
Took
and a half
forever.
hours. Usually games are now under 3 easy, like 240,
Yeah.
250.
Yes.
Now,
Jake
this was
Myers, though, man.
3.5 hours long, but
It's
so many
because-
damn walks. It was like took forever.
Because first of all, Angel Ramirez, that terrible umpire, oh my God, at least 15 strikes he called as a ball.
Yep.
So they walked so many guys on. It was ridiculous, y'all. If you did not watch the Astros game yesterday, it was the most maddening freaking win.
Hey, but we
because
won, 9-7.
Phil Maton, yeah, but if you watched it, Ryan, that's not how it felt at all. It wasn't like, ooh,
Yeah, being
great.
easy. It was like, what? We were up. We
No,
should've
Phil
been
Maton
9-2.
gave up 3 runs. It should have been a 9 to what game?
Oh, Ryan would have
9
hated
to-
that. This guy comes in.
Uh-huh.
Maton comes in. hits a guy.
pitcher.
He walks a guy, then hits a guy.
Oh.
And this is all with bases loaded.
Oh,
Walks
my
another
God.
guy. He walked in 2 runs and hit a guy to walk him in.
Yeah, he walked in
That's
3
stuff
runs.
you see in like Little League, like when you're.
He walked in 3 runs. It was ridiculous.
Meanwhile, you know what they're doing
today?
today? They're at the White House.
Yeah, today's the big day.
Today's the big day. So they're going
Verlander's
to
gonna be
be
wearing that
the World
gold
Series
suit.
trophy.
He said
Is he?
he said he's going to wear a gold suit.
a gold suit.
Who said that?
Verlander.
Verlander.
Oh, how funny.
So this is a tradition that dates back 99 years when the President of the United States welcomed, who was it, the first one? The Washington Senators was the first team to ever visit the White House.
Oh, which ended up being the Montreal Expos.
Back in 1924.
And for those that didn't follow your
Thanks.
baseball,
Or
we
the
had
Texas
4
Rangers.
games with the Yankees, and we split them. And because we played the Rangers because we played the Yankees and the Rangers played the easiest team to beat in baseball, we are now 2.5 games back from first place.
Yep.
Anyway, okay, so let's get to the Kelly Clarkson thing. You can just search Kelly Clarkson on Twitter, or I found it on Twitter, aka X. But she's doing her residency in Vegas. She only has like 10 dates because she was like, "That's all I'm gonna give y'all. I'm very busy and I
got a
need some
talk
time with my
show.
family." So in her residency, she does a variety of different songs. One of the songs that she wrote when she was pregnant, she premiered it on American Idol before she had her second child, and it was called Piece by Piece, and it was about her dad leaving her as a child, and that her then husband would never leave her kids because he takes care of her, he loves her, and he would never, hurt her the way her dad hurt her. Well, obviously we know that's not how it worked out for her in her marriage. And this whole album that she's got is all about like a hit back on the dirt of what happened in their marriage, and how she doesn't say exactly what he did, but she makes it very clear that he took her to the cleaners terribly. Like she had the longest drawn out settlement to a divorce because apparently her ex just wanted, and she had to fight for a long time to see what she's going to give him. So in the lyrics, piece by piece, it's he'll take care of them. He'll take care of me. He loves me. If you hear these lyrics, it's I'll take care of them because of the scars you left. Listen to this is audio from somebody's phone, by the way, because that's everybody was filming it on their phones at the residency. Here's a little clip.
Man, you forget how good she can sing. She's amazing. She's amazing.
And so people are like, "Oh my God, Kelly changed the lyrics!" But the one that was real, whoa, was she did a cover of Gail's ABCDE Blank You, and man, she went after him on this one. Now, I'm gonna trust that we got all the bad words on this.
We're gonna try.
Parental discretion is advised.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
Put your perk
F-bombs.
ears on
We tried
just
our
in
best.
case.
Okay.
A lot of
let me know if I
S-bombs, a
gotta
lot of
hit the-
F-bombs in this. Because if you remember Gail's song, Blank You, just listen to it. Here's what it's about her ex.
Whoa. Turn it into art. Okay.
Oh, that's where it ended?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, she goes on and on about how he got half, and I paid for that view in the valley. And the reason she says blank you and your dad is because his dad was married to Reba McEntire. They divorced, and it was terrible.
Oh.
Well, she was still married to Brandon, and then she divorced Brandon, and so it was you could just Google it for yourself.
I don't think
if you
that's
really wanna get
necessarily
that
healthy
tea.
for the kids,
That's what I
is
was
it?
thinking. I don't know if this should
You know,
be,
well,
doing this.
maybe keep your ish behind closed doors. That's not.
But
good
we
for
don't
the
know
kids.
what the kids already know, and we don't know what
Well, that
those
It
doesn't
doesn't
help.
matter. I
Even if
mean,
they
I'm
know.
saying it doesn't help. No,
as
But,
much as you're angry at your ex-spouse, Eric and I both been through divorces. You don't drag that stuff out in public because you want your kid to love both parents because they're better off thinking that both
Unless they live
parents
far
love
away
them.
and they can't hear it, then go ahead.
Right.
or they're young and
Of
maybe
course, now
this
they
would get buried, and someone I don't know how it would get
But
buried.
I mean,
if
could you
she's
imagine?
still-
Could you imagine being the child of a celebrity, and your mom and dad are dragging that crap out into the press?
Well,
It's
isn't
not
that
good.
every celebrity divorce?
Yeah, I feel
Ryan?
sorry for these kids.
How
though.
many celebrity divorces do we know that were like really quiet and totally, friendly? Zero. Okay, TV shows that you wish you could erase from your memory because you already watched them and love them, and you want to watch them again, like you don't know what's going to happen. Here's what's on the list according to Reddit. I mentioned Breaking Bad because for years Eric has said that he wishes He's so jealous of me that I've never seen Breaking Bad that I can watch it with a fresh mind because he can't and he wants to so bad.
You're very lucky.
And I still haven't seen it.
Now that you haven't seen it, you could actually watch Better Call Saul first because it's a prequel and then go into Breaking Bad.
I don't do that because then you'll never watch Breaking Bad. That first season of Better Call Saul.
No, you got to skip
sucked.
skip the first 2 seasons.
Other things on the list. Stranger Things. People like it so much they wish they could go back and watch it like they've never seen it. The Sopranos. What was that story last week, guys? Like the box set or something? Something about The Sopranos was going for crazy money. Some original VHS casing or something.
Really?
Or
Here's the thing, though, with The Sopranos. I tried to get my daughter to watch that, so, it wasn't great, all of it. Some of it wasn't that, it was revolutionary. It was a lot of, nobody had done television like that before, but there were a lot of crappy episodes in there.
I never watched it. I never got into it.
Whereas Breaking Bad, there was never any bad episodes.
Even with your
The
East Coast
Sopranos
team?
was-
With Jersey? It's on Jersey?
Anytime a show does an episode that's an entire dream sequence, I'm like, ugh.
Hey, Breaking Bad had one about the fly that was terrible.
Yeah. It's a waste.
The Sopranos did
it's
a dream sequence?
filler. Oh, yeah, they did a couple.
Yeah, everyone,
I don't remember that.
Desperate Housewives was the biggest show, and that every year did that stinky.
Do you remember that stupid thing? They fast forwarded 5 years. We lost 5 years.
Yeah, they did
That was
the flash
They
forward.
did a whole one with about a guy, a handyman, came to the one person's house, and it was all about the handyman. And then didn't he fall off a roof or he died?
He's dead.
Yeah, something about he died, but we had zero emotional
Who the
attachment to
hell-
this character.
Who cares?
You're trying to make us feel for somebody that was never on the show.
Yeah, because you were like, you watch that one week, you're ready for the next week for something good from the last week, and you got to
was like
wait 2
filler,
weeks.
waste of
Yeah, it's a
time.
filler episode.
Other shows you wish you could erase from memory so you could rewatch them fresh. Community.
I like
I
Community.
only watched a
but
couple episodes of that, but
I feel like
didn't catch me.
if you're in your 30s, late 30s and 40s and 50s, you'll love Community because a lot of the stuff is about movies from the 80s and 90s. And
I kind of with Roula, though.
Say, I
It
didn't
didn't
watch
hook me.
Community.
I watched the first
It didn't
couple,
hook
and I
me.
was like, I just didn't get into it.
it gets really good. It's fun.
Lost is on the list. Do you remember how crazy we were for Lost? I still remember the Lost episode where something terrible happens to Boone, which I still don't want to ruin it, even though, what's the timeline? And Good
20
Morning America
years.
the next day. Has it been 20 years, guys?
Lost
since
came out in 2004, I think. 19
oh my
years.
God.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so we know Ian Somerhalder because of Lost. And when his character was killed off on that show, I remember we were on the air the next day and Good Morning America had two of the characters in that storyline on, and we're on the air and we're trying to listen to the TV to see what they're going to say because it was so traumatic for us to watch him die. And he's not even a real person. The last one that I'll mention here of the shows you wish you could rewatch fresh. I don't know if anybody here has ever watched it. The Haunting of Hill House?
No.
Anybody?
Never seen it.
No,
I've
it sounds
seen
scary.
it. It's like a horror show. It's creepy. You would hate it.
Would you
Roula.
want to rewatch it? Would you
No, it's
wanna rewatch it anymore?
traumatizing.
I'd rather
Okay, I
watch
don't know
American
why
Horror
it's on the
Story
list.
stuff.
Yeah, there's so many good shows you could be watching.
I mean, it might be good. I've heard good things about it, but I'm not into that genre. It's like that Haunted Mansion that came out that bombed. It's like trying to be a comedy, then it's trying to be a horror. It's like you're making both fan bases mad.
Yeah, I couldn't understand why they brought that back because they originally did it with Eddie Murphy. Remember Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, that did decent.
And then
My kids
20
went to
years
go
later?
see that with the babysitter. The girls, not my son, but the girls went to go see it and they said it was scary, but they liked it. The new Haunted Mansion. I know it didn't do what I don't know what the current numbers of the box office are. It can't compete with everything
Barbie,
else, like Barbie
on
and
top.
stuff.
And the second was Meg 2. And the third was
Oh, the Meg
Oppenheimer.
2 beat Haunted House? I mean, Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion was like 5th.
Oh, gosh.
It's done.
I mean, you've got to be a major motion picture to make it this summer. Like, so many movies have failed.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Even Indiana Jones failed.
Only thing I made was Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie, that was it.
Oppenheimer.
That might be the thing I'm going to try to get out of the house for. Because can't you relax in the theater and put your leg up on the recliner?
For 3 hours?
As long as my leg is, well, I got to elevate
Be
it.
careful.
Yeah, maybe it's not going to get me out of the house. When does it stream? We're moving on.
When we come back, we got to talk about this. This study on how dinner times vary across America, and they have Texas. When you hear this time, I want to know
who's eating at this time.
Is this a real deal? Is this what when we eat in Houston? I don't know about this. I don't think so. Maybe Ahmad might believe in this.
The time may be shocking. You'll find out what it is coming up next on the Roula and Ryan Show. Do people typically have dinner here in Houston?
Well, I would like to here on the show, we all get the article, but I'm kind of, can you clarify for the audience, Eric? This is not from like Open Table or Resi where people are making reservations to go eat.
No, this
what
is
is the
Eat-Net.
source of where they got the number?
Good question. This is doesn't really say what company did this. Is it like a
because
like a Stouffer's? You know what I mean? Like
Stouffer's.
Chicken pot pie did a
Because
research.
they're talking about dinner in your house on your own. This is not about when we go out to eat for dinner,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yep. Let's go around the room first and see what time you guys eat dinner. Sam, what time do you and your husband usually eat dinner? We're talking during the week. We'll say Monday through Friday because weekends, everyone's different.
No, I always aim for like 6.
6?
Yes.
All right. Ryan?
6 o'clock usually.
Ahmad?
Like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Oof. I'm around 6 if I can. I aim for 6.
Gosh.
Kev?
8.
8.
Rula?
Even though we wake up so early, Kev, 8?
I go to the gym around 4 o'clock, so I'm having a protein shake by 5.
What time do you go to bed, Kevin?
9:30.
Whoa, hour and a half later.
So you eat dinner and it's bedtime. I mean,
You can do that while you're young, but in about 10 years, you're going to be
you have a little
changing that up.
reflux laying there in bed.
Yeah,
That doesn't
mine is
happen
the
to me.
earliest. I think in my house, the kids will be starving by 5:30.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
gotta
makes
get them
sense.
fed between like 5:30 and probably 6 around the latest when they realize we're starving.
Out of all the states, the earliest state to eat is Pennsylvania. They eat at 5:37 p.m.
How funny.
That's funny.
My mom's in town for her birthday and to help watch Santiago for me. And we ate dinner last night at like 5.
I think 5:30 is when we
Like
used
right
to.
on the dot, 5.
But it gets darker up there earlier.
It does. It's
Yeah.
dark at like 4:15 in the
So you
afternoon.
need to-
Really?
yeah,
In the
you need to
winter
eat dinner.
time.
In the winter, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
Maine is not too far off though. Maine is right behind them at 5:40.
I could see it because of this. I think that's the
it's like-
issue with the
Yeah, the sun and stuff.
sun.
You just want to eat early and go
But
to
if most
bed
people
early.
work like 9 to 5. By the time you get home, then you start making dinner. You probably wouldn't.
Do they
until
though?
6.
I mean, like, certainly not in Houston. I mean, look at the traffic jams. We have traffic on Fridays. Everybody is
Have
like
you ever seen traffic at 5 o'clock?
2:30. Oh, it's bad, but it starts at 2:30 in the afternoon on Fridays here.
Well, you're saying Fridays, but Tuesday at 4, between 4 and 6.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
On 6:30, it just all of a sudden kind of like.
I'm usually amazed if I have to run an errand in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday, and I'm like, my God, the freeways are packed.
Texas
It's not
though-
9 to 5.
Texas is 7:02.
I can believe that.
7:02 at night.
I aim for that. I really wish I got dinner on the table by at least 7:30. That is always my goal, but just things get away from
So
me.
you're cooking. So just because you eat at 8 doesn't mean you're. I mean, you're cooking.
Yeah.
30 minutes before, an hour before.
And y'all know I do love to cook, so it might take up to 45 minutes to cook dinner. I just like, that's how long our rice cooker takes usually, about 35,
I always
40
have to,
minutes.
if I'm having a meal with rice, Kevin turned me onto the rice cooker. My daughter bought me one for Christmas, and you got to put that in like way in advance.
The first thing
is the
get
rice.
the rice in.
It takes 45 minutes to
Yes.
steam.
Just do it on the pot.
Yeah.
No.
18 minutes.
Takes 17 minutes for
That
that.
Insta crap is garbage.
So if
No, it's
Texas
not.
is
No, it's
7:02.
regular
Just
rice.
normal
It's regular rice. How do you
Yeah.
think you make a rice?
I'm thinking of the Uncle
18
Ben
minutes.
oil
Yeah,
bag.
I'm not an Uncle Ben girl. I'm from Louisiana.
All right, well, you never know. People love
Yeah.
the boiling bag. It is quick and convenient.
Mahatma rice and throw it in the steamer.
The
Long
latest,
grain.
the latest date for dinner is 7:10 for DC. 7:10 is the latest on the map. Although the article though says between 5:11 and 8:29 p.m. is when America eats, but there's not one state past 7:10 that I looked on this grid. Everybody's at 6 o'clock, 6:25, 6:05, 6:35, 6:45. Where is the 8:29? Did I miss that state somewhere on this
No,
map?
I'm looking. I see.
It's Hawaii.
Let's see.
Yeah, there.
Hawaii is 6:30.
Couldn't see.
Is
Arkansas,
it New
Alaska
York?
is 6 o'clock.
New York?
Nope, New York is
How's Alaska eat like?
New York is 6:41.
It's
With
dark
daylight,
for 6
it's
months and
dark,
it's late
yeah.
for 6 months.
That would screw you up, man.
I definitely think
Oh,
so.
I think so. What was that movie with Insomnia? Do you remember that? Like it came out maybe late 90s, early
Yeah.
2000s.
There's also one. Was it 30 Days of Night? With oh my God, what's that guy's name?
Oh, yeah, you couldn't have relations for.
No, it's
Or
the
is that
same
a
guy though,
different
same
movie?
actor.
Oh, it's the
No,
same.
you're talking about the horror
But
movie,
it's a horror
right?
movie. It's a vampires.
Yeah.
A ship of vampires Ship of
Sam was
Vampires
like, where
Land.
the guy couldn't hook up. Yeah, that one.
That was.
Remember that one?
Wait, take me through this. I don't know this movie.
You
What?
don't?
I used to buy it. It's called like 40 Days of Night. It was a girl
Yeah,
from
it's like
Knight's Tale. She was
40
really
days
hot.
and 40 nights or something like that.
He
And
couldn't, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't have any
not-
action
yeah,
for 40 days.
For
Why?
40 days. I forget the whole reason behind it. Our texters
It's
are
kinda
going
like
to text
Lent.
us 37530.
Like-
But all these hot girls kept trying to come over
And he's a
break
vampire?
it.
No, there's two movies from the same actor. I forget the actor's name.
He's like a vampire in
Is he the one from
hibernation.
Pearl Harbor? Well, I'm having a
Yeah,
brain
Pearl
fart on
Harbor.
his name.
I forget his
Right?
name. I see his
Yo,
face.
what's his name?
Josh,
Oh,
Josh
my-
Hartnett?
Yeah, that's it.
Josh Hartnett. Yes, that's
Hartnett.
who it is.
Hartnett, yeah.
30 Days of Night. Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, he's done both
Okay,
movies
now we
where
know.
he had to deal with vampires for 30 nights, and then he had to deal with women trying to sleep with him for 30 nights. 40
That's funny.
Here we go.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
It's brought to you by Duncan. A weather watch in effect. It's excessive heat warning until 9 p.m. today. It's going to hit 103 degrees. Reliance asking customers to conserve energy if they can. Set your thermostat 2 or 3 degrees higher and run your ceiling fans counterclockwise. Now, the search for a missing 19-year-old woman from Spring who was last seen near the Pleasure Pier has still continued. Galveston police said Amtul Momin was last seen walking to her vehicle at a Wendy's on the seawall. This is around 7:30 at night on Saturday. Eric, were you in Galveston this weekend?
Yep, but I was
Are
nowhere.
you doing that?
I wasn't.
No,
there.
not saying you're a suspect. I'm just saying, like, have you heard anything about this story? Is
I
what
have
I'm
an
saying.
alibi, okay?
No, according
Jesus.
to police, she went to her vehicle before she disappeared. She was reported missing about 2 hours later. Authorities said they found some of her things near her vehicle. If you know any information, please call the Galveston Police Department 409-765-3628 or Galveston Crime Stoppers 409-763-8477. And the next drawing for the Mega Millions jackpot is going to be tomorrow. Estimated $1.55 billion with a $757.2 million cash buyout option, which would be the largest prize in lottery history if somebody wins it.
I'm going to go
1.55
drive
billion.
out to like somewhere like Spring or something, go buy a ticket. I told you guys if I win, I'll get you all cheese and wine baskets.
And I said, when I say wine, I meant you better be a winery. If you got 1.5 billion, dude.
Yeah, you get 1.5 billion. You get me a bottle of wine. I'd be like, son of
It'll
a-
be really expensive. I'll get you a wine locker too.
Name a strip of
All
cheese.
right, Kevin Quinn.
Just remember, if any of us win it, all Ahmad gets is a bottle of wine.
Yep. Yeah, your odds are. You might want to switch that.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I would have taken care of all y'all.
Like how much?
Yeah.
If I had 1.5 billion, y'all at least get $1 million, and that's my
Oh.
goodbye.
Okay.
That's so sweet
Well,
of
go
you.
buy a
I think it
ticket.
should
Yeah,
be
I hope you win.
$100,000 or for every year you've known each of us.
Don't get greedy. Would you give me $1 million?
for us?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Okay,
I'd
good.
give everybody $1 million.
Yeah, everybody gets $1 million, and then I'm like, goodbye.
But I just think
You're
since I've
dead
known
to
you for
me.
23 years, I should get at least $100,000 a
Oh,
year.
so it's based on the amount of
Seniority.
years that we've known each
Yeah.
other.
I'm cool with 200,000. That's fine with
You
me.
just lowballed yourself. I said $1 million, dude.
Oh, but
you're
you
a
said
bad
100.
negotiator.
Oh my God, Ahmad, are you listening to the same show?
They just said 100,000 for each year.
Oh my god.
Anyway, how about this?
Anyway.
We're
Just
going to
talk
play this
yourself
fun
out
little
800
game
grand.
next.
Anyway.
A lot of times you don't get the sharpest tool in the shed in Florida. There's all these crazy stories that come out of
Or in
Florida.
the studio.
Or in Houston.
and we have a little headline game. Has to do with Florida. Sorry, it's not Houston, but it's all about Florida headlines. Are they real or are they fake? And your chance to get something fun. You know, Eric and I have been talking about Galveston a lot. How there's so much more to explore in Galveston besides just what you usually know to go down there for. There's museums, there's the food scene, all the fun things. We want you to explore Galveston our way. So we'll hook you up with a Galveston VIP card. We have two contestants that we need standing by, or we need two contestants standing by at 713-390-KRBE. If you can guess what a real headline is versus a fake one in Florida,
You got a good chance of winning.
Oh.
you'll
Not
hear
as
it
easy
next
as you
on-
think. You'll find
It
out.
definitely is not as easy as you think. We'll do it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.